Hello friends, I am Akash and today we are going to unbox a motherboard from Gigabyte. The model number is Z270X-Gaming 7. It is a 1151 socket motherboard and it supports 7th generation processor from Intel. And here you can see in the back, and it is Auros gaming motherboard from LG 1151 socket, and it supports Thunderbolt. Model number is Z270X-Gaming 7. It supports DDR4 memory, 4000 MHz plus XMP ready. It has Intel USB 3.1 generation 2. It supports NVMe, PCIe, U.2 and M.2 devices. It is virtual reality ready, and the chipset is Z270. The best part of this motherboard is that it has RGB fusion. It has LED RGB LED lights on the board, and it also has header for installing RGB LED lights. It has creative Soundcore 3D audio. It has smart fan 5 smart fans support. It has killer gaming network and Intel Gigabit LAN. It has dual LANs. It supports Thunderbolt 3, which has speed up to 40 gigabit per second. And what else? Okay, let's open the box. First of all, we find the motherboard itself. Okay. Let's put it aside for some time and let's check out what we find in the box. Here are the two SATA cables. One is right angle and one is flat. This is the SLI bridge for the graphics card. It is the back plate for the cabinet. These are the heat sensors if you want to install it separately. This is the RGB extension cable if you want to install separate LED lights, and you can use it for connecting it to the main board. Here are the straps for tying up the cables. These are the two of them. And what is this? Okay, these are the socket covers for the HDMI port, I think. Here are the other sensors. You have two heat sensors and two more SATA cables. So you get two pairs of SATA cables. And these are the stickers for the cables, so that you can identify which cable is for the which hard drive. See, here are the instructions how to attach it, and we have a multilingual installation guide, and this is the user manual, and finally we have a G connector for easy installation and removal of the front panel connectors like power or reset button, etc. Okay, let's check out the motherboard. Okay, in the back we have a port, PS2 port for mouse and keyboard of old model, two USB ports. These are the DAC2 ports which supports high power output, so that you can use hard drive etc. very easily without any issue. And here is the display port, HDMI port, two USB 3 here, one USB 3 here, so you will get total of 3 USB 3s. And this is the USB 3.1 port type A, and this is the USB 3.1 type C port. Here are the two LAN ports, one is Intel's gigabits, another is killer NIC. Okay, now we have this is the CPU socket for 1151 socket for Intel processor, 7th generation processor, which is also backward compatible with 6th generation processors, so you can use both 6th and 7th generation processor. And here are the 4 DIMM slots for DDR4 memory, and here is a CPU fan header, also extra header for if you want to install water cooling system. And here is the power connector, main power connector, and here is the dedicated overclock button. If you want to overclock it, just push the button and it will overclock the system. And the second button is the economy button. You want to reduce and return to the normal mode, economy button. Here is the power button. If you are using it without the cabinet, then you can use this power button for turning off and on the system. And it has two USB 3 connectors, headers, so that you can use one for one for cabinet and one for any additional devices if you want to install. And on the back we have three SATA connectors and SATA Express connectors, 3 SATA Express connectors and 6 SATA connectors. Here are the two U.2 connectors, and this side you will find here, these are the front panel header, these are the 3 fan headers, and this is the debug port, debug LED, so you debug the code so that you can find out what is the problem with your system. And these two are the front panel USB 2 headers. This is the TPM header. This is the audio connector, front panel audio connector, and it has 3 PCI Express connectors and 2 M.2 connectors. One is here, one M.2 connector is here, and second is here. 2 M.2 connectors, and here is the CPU connector, CPU power supply. It has RGB LED lights everywhere. One is here, under these connectors, and in the between the DIMM slots. Okay friends, if you have any question regarding this board, please ask me. I will reply as soon as I read them. Okay friends, thanks. Please like and subscribe my channel for getting videos like this. Okay friends, thanks for watching.